Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do the collective tarot for today. Today is Friday, July 4th, 2025. You may follow me on the Talk the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, God's kiss. We love that for you. Whatever does not, just leave it on the table for someone else. You don't need to take on energy that wasn't meant for you. It's a burden. You don't want a burden. Who wants a burden? Nobody. Trust me. Intuitive City Oracle, Rob Barthelman. You can find this at intuitiveintention.com, My Intuitive Intention on Etsy. He also sells his decks in the TikTok shop. I did the collective. I had to upload it in 2 parts because somebody was knocking on my door. I couldn't tell who it was. There was nobody out there. Then I start the second video to finish it, and I get a text from my neighbor saying that he had food for me. One on the table, and it's a major. So, yeah, that's messed up. Not the food. The food is going to be amazing. I know it is. Ava is an amazing cook. She's Filipino. Her food is, yeah, I could eat that all day. And I already ate dinner. I ate dinner early because I was hungry. Now I'm not hungry. Anywho. 2 on the table, 1 major. Anyway, the videos are messed up. And then I did the second video, and I did like 3.5 minutes, and I was like, okay, I'm done. Like, was this meant to be? Was this not meant to be? I don't know. I don't know. We got 3 on the table. We've got 2 majors, and 1 major is in reverse. Five on the table, 2 majors, 1 major in reverse. Let's do 2 more shuffles. One more shuffle. Six on the table. Here we go again. 7 cards, bottom of the deck. We had that, was it Wednesday or Thursday? Wednesday? It wasn't yesterday. Tuesday or Wednesday? Bottom of the deck. Knight of Wands, Queen of Swords, the Sun, Justice, King of Pentacles, the High Priest. Holy shnikes. There's a lot going on there. I just heard somebody in the litter box, and I thought, like, what are they doing out there? Yeah, they're in the litter box. Whoa. Whoa. Hello. What have we here at the top of the deck? The Hierophant, 7 of Wands, the Moon, the Lovers, the Wheel of Fortune. And what was that yesterday? That top of the deck was like 2 of Cups. Was it a Knight of Wands and a Queen of Wands? And I said 2 people were coming together. If you believe, if you stand for truth and power, the Wheel of Fortune is changing, and 2 lovers will unite. Remember how I had that one It's this. It's the song from. It's the song from. It's a Wonderful Life, and there's lyrics in there, and it's. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it's a Wonderful Life. And dance by the light of the moon. I've talked about it before on here. And I know somebody posted on my in the comments what the song was. But that was like last year or months ago. Something about the moon and truth. Okie dokie. That was interesting. It's always fun to get those little sidebar notes, little sidebar reads. We got Temperance, Seven of Swords, the Tower in reverse. We got Ten of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and bottom of the deck, the Page of Wands. Feminine, masculine, take out resonates. It doesn't matter. Someone's at peace with the fact that with the Seven of Swords and Seven of Swords. I said Seven of Swords. The card is Seven of Swords, and in my head, I thought 7 brides for 7 brothers. It's a very, very old movie. Anywho, somebody's at peace with the fact that with the Seven of Swords and the Tower in reverse and the Ten of Cups, there's some type of miscommunication, denial, dishonesty surrounding a family situation. And I don't know about other readers, but I'm just going to say this. With the Ten of Cups, Rob Berthelman put a family union on there, okay? When I look at it, it signifies a family unit. Whether you have it, whether you lost it, whether you're getting it. When I think of family, I don't necessarily just think of a mom, a dad, and 2 kids, right? Sometimes I think of friends. Your friends can be your family. Sometimes I think of communities, groups of people. Like if I'm a part of like a book club, let's say, that meets at the library every week and there's 30 people in it, like that's a family. Do you know what I'm saying? So when I see this card, I don't always necessarily think of family as the stereotypical family. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I don't want anybody to ever feel like they're shut out of a reading just because a card is pulled and it says family and you don't have a family. Like I have a family that I'm in contact with, part of them. But I also have a friend group, like a work friend group I consider my family. So if I were to read this and if I were to liken this to my own life, like it could be either or for me, right? It could be my actual family that I talk to, or it could be my work family, my friends. Whoever is at peace with this situation, they're moving away from it. With the Three of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. Like they're leaving this behind. It's like there was denial surrounding this. There was dishonesty, miscommunication. I just heard lies surrounding this family. But like somebody's putting it behind them and they're moving on with the Three of Wands. And this is something they're committed to with the Eight of Pentacles. Like they're committed to moving away from this. Like they're going to work at this. It's what they want. They're happy about it. Like I said at the beginning, like there's peace there. Whoever this is that's leaving, walking away, there's peace there. It's not like an anger or an upset or a hatred or bitterness. It's more like, okay, like I'm finally done. I just want to put it behind me. I just want to move on. I don't care what happened. I'm going to heal from it. I am healing from it. I just want to move on. I just want to move forward. I just want to put the past where it belongs, in the past. Because whoever this person is, like they're up here, and whatever it is they're leaving behind is like way back here. They're moving along. They're pretty happy about it. They're pretty excited, whatever they've got coming in. Sorry, I was zoning out for a second. Like they're pretty excited for whatever's coming in for them, whatever they're going towards. And I'm not really, like, I'm not seeing anything like specific. Again, to me, a family could mean many different meanings, right? So, this could technically be like if you were a part of a group of friends and, you found out someone was talking shit behind your back and they were all talking about you and, you find out about it and you're like, okay, well, this is like the second time, the third time, the 100th time. Like, I'm done here. Like, I'm moving on, It also kind of, I'm just going to say it too, like underneath it all, it kind of gives off an energy of not everything's meant to last, especially if this is like a friend group or a community or something like that. I mean, it would hold true for like an actual family, like an actual family unit. You know, if there's abuse there and lies, cheating, that kind of stuff, then yeah, you would probably want to move on from that and put that behind you. But it underneath it all, it just gives off a like like some things just aren't meant to last. Like, and I've talked about this before. Like, I have a couple friends that I was friends with for like 20 years. And I just, like, one day I just kind of got sick of their shit and I called them out on it. And neither one of them wanted to talk about it or have like an actual conversation, and basically told me that I shouldn't have brought it up, that I shouldn't have brought it up in front of our other friend. And I was just like, are you kidding me? Like, what are we 12? And I just stopped talking to them and I just let them go. And, sometimes you have to recognize that you're ready to move on from people, from situations. You outgrow them. I kind of, I've talked about the ladies at work. I have the two ladies that I was friends with, and I just kind of walked away from them. And the one very vocally, if you guys remember, if you follow me, like I felt bad that I talked to her the way that I talked to her. I didn't feel bad about not wanting to be her friend, because I don't, but I felt bad about the way the situation played out and my part in it. I did not like my behavior in that situation. Like, that situation really made me take a hard look at myself and think about, when I'm involved in situations like that, like, how do I want to handle it? And I've come to the conclusion that it's always just better for me to walk away in silence. Silence typically, like, you walk away, you leave them behind, you do your own thing, and whether or not they eventually realize, like, oh shit, I'm not friends with Kim anymore, I haven't heard from her in 2 years. Whether they know it or not, like, it doesn't matter to me. Like, when I outgrow people, when I outgrow situations, it's best for me to just walk away in silence, to just not even really say anything. It's hard for me to do that with people that I really truly love, with people that I have like a connection with. Others, it's not hard for me at all, If there was no foundation there, what is there to feel bad about? It's just one more person in the world that you knew for a minute. But yeah, whatever this situation was with this family, it gives off like, I outgrew the situation, so I moved on. Or you realize that not everything lasts forever, right? Like, we do not live forever. Why would relationships last forever? Situations, families. People pick up and move. People move on. People leave, I can honestly say, out of all of the family that I have out there, all the extended family, the cousins, the aunts, the uncles, the second cousins, third cousins, whatever, like, I literally just talk to my aunt, my dad's sister, my dad, my brother, and my one cousin who's left on her side of the family. She's the last one left with her husband and her two kids. She sent me a message like yesterday or the day before, and I responded. She hasn't responded back. And that's how it is. Like, her and I rarely ever talk, but, when she reaches out, I talk to her. Or sometimes I reach out to her, because to me, it's still always going to be family, even if we don't talk that often, But there are tons of extended family members out there that I haven't seen in like 30 years, since I was a kid. There's no connection there. That's in the past. If my parents were to pass away, everybody's gone and it's just me in the world, and somebody reaches out, and they're like, "Hey, I'm your cousin so and so's great grandkid." I would have no idea. Like, they could be a scammer, they could be real. I would have no idea. because those connections gone a long time ago. This really just gives off like a recognizing that some things just are not meant to last, and it's okay to move on. It's okay to move forward and leave people and situations in the past. I think I'm going to leave it there. I hope the message resonated for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. I hope you all have a great holiday if you celebrate. And if not, I hope you had a great Friday or whatever day it is for you, wherever you are in this beautiful world. I'll talk to you later. Bye.